Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening all. Welcome to the another episode of our World Cup cricket series. My name is Arvind.
Hello, yes, sort of here.
We are Hyderabad boys, where we talk all things cricket. और हम आज बात करने वाले हैं धमाका वाला मैच. India is going to finally open their World Cup account with a blockbuster match with the most successful World Cup team, Australia, at a very famous venue, Chennai, जहाँ पे इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया पहले मिल चुके हैं. फेमस 1987 वर्ल्ड कप, द डीन जोन्स द गेम. सो हम बात करते हैं थोड़ा हमारा क्या लगता है टीम पॉसिबल न्यूज़ एंड व्हाट वी थिंक कुड who could win the game. So I'm sharing my screen right now. Can you see it, sir?
Yeah, I can.
तो मैं ये हमारा probable 11 लग रहा है. We could talk about it a little bit more and our predictions. So I'll just read out the Indian team. Shubman Gill may be out because he's ill, but he got sick. So possibly लग रहा है कि ईशान किशन could start, and possibly this is our possible probable 11 we think. तो हमें लग रहा है कि it would be Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan would be at top, Virat Kohli would be at number 3, possibly Shreyas Iyer among between him and Sky. I think they'll want to go with Iyer in the first game. Sky may come. I don't know. This is my understanding. Sort of, we have a different state. We can talk about it in a minute. बट मैं दर्शकों के लिए हाँ probable 11 बट पढ़ रहा हूँ ताकि लोग जो नहीं देख रहे हैं वो सुन सके. So it could be possibly 4 could be श्रेयस अय्यर या सूर्य कुमार यादव में से एक हो सकता है, possibly अय्यर. फिर उसके बाद होंगे केएल राहुल, possibly should be in. फिर आपके हार्दिक पांड्या, रविंद्र जडेजा, sorry for the spell mistake there, R Ashwin, and spinners Kuldeep Yadav, and then Jasprit Bumrah. I don't know why
No issues.
the keynote is acted all this thing. पूरा spell check गलत
Yeah.
हुआ है. Jasprit Bumrah or then Mohammad Siraj, not Mohammad Sara. That would be wild. Possibly Australian team का ये लग रहा है. We think it would be David Warner opening करेंगे with Mitchell Marsh. I think he's back. Stephen Smith, number 3. Number 4, Manus Labuschagne. Stoinis शायद नहीं है. सुनने में आ रहा है इंजरी हो सकता है, तो maybe Cameron Green possibly is the best all-rounder slot outside Stoinis there. So Cameron Green at 5. Alex Carey will be the wicket keeper. Glenn Maxwell, Mitchell Starc, Josh Hazelwood, Captain Pat Cummins, and then spinner Adam Zampa. अगर हम लास्ट 5 मैचेस देखा जाए, इंडिया ने एक्चुअली recent 5 ODIs में last 3 जीता है. Obviously they played with Australia and they won two of the three in the last 3 series with the 3 games with them. Australia on the other hand, India और South Africa के साथ खेला है and actually only has only one game, which was the last game they played with India. उससे पहले they lost all the 4 of the matches on trot. हालांकि ये बोल सकते हैं कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया का जो टीम था was a B string. They were kind of like getting match practice or giving opportunities to their other players, not the first 11, and there were a lot of injuries. So last 5 games में हम सिर्फ ये बता सकते हैं कि this was a recent form, but it doesn't indicate anything more than that. It's really a fresh start. Finally, Chennai में खेल रहे हैं. Chennai is traditionally known to favor spinning track, so that's why we think India will probably go with both the spinners. And then Adam Zampa becomes pretty critical for Australia there. So this is where we think is the probable 11. So Saurav will bring you in here. क्या लगता है इंडिया स्क्वाड, क्या कुछ चेंजेस हो सकते हैं, और आपको क्या लगता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया स्क्वाड, and then we'll get to the predictions.
I think Australia is a little easier one to talk about. Stoinis अगर खेलेंगे तो कैमरून ग्रीन की जगह खेलेंगे, कैमरून ग्रीन खेलेंगे तो Stoinis की जगह खेलेंगे. I think apart from that, Australia by side they picked by themselves. I think squad looks fantabulous. Australia की अगर आप team depth देखेंगे, I think it's going to be an intriguing contest. I'm going to have my eyes on Mitchell Marsh and Glenn Maxwell, just considering the kind of start Mitchell Marsh can give, and Glenn Maxwell, the way he plays spinners. हालांकि Glenn Maxwell, his kryptonite was Yuzvendra Chahal, लेकिन चाहल अभी नहीं खेल रहे हैं. So let's see how it goes. लेकिन ऑस्ट्रेलिया की squad looks very well settled. इंडिया की squad भी अच्छी दिख रही है. I think the only thing is Shuman Gill. He's not going to be there in, but I think I won't say it's a like for a like replacement, but at least in terms of form, Ishan Kishan is doing well. If you can just right. Ishan Kishan is doing well. Unless and until Shuman Gill can just become a Superman and come out of dengue, और आज वो खेलने तो खेलने, लेकिन लग नहीं रहा है क्योंकि डेंगू के बाद यूजुअली थोड़ी वीकनेस होती है 2-3 दिन की. So I'll be very surprised if he plays, and if Indian team management takes a call that they're gonna let him play. But again, it's pretty subjective. So you might see Gill in place of Ishan Kishan. Shreyas Iyer, I think you are very much right. Shreyas Iyer is gonna be given the nod just because of the 100 that he scored. I think last series में उन्होंने 100 मारी थी. Last match में था या फिर second ODI में था, I'm not able to recollect, but he did score 100. और Sky के साथ that doesn't go in favor. I know he scored a 50 or so, but the number of runs that basically would count over would give preference to Shreyas Iyer over Sky. So apart from that, एक और चीज है, there have been a lot of talks that India should go with 3 seamers: Bumrah, Siraj, and
Shami.
Yeah, considering the form that they are in, if that's your strength, do you go with that strength? Just like let's say South Africa or let's say Pakistan, or let's say even Australia, for a matter of fact. Australia, if they have good seamers, let's say even in the past, in spite of the spinning conditions, they would choose their strength, which is their fast bowlers, and even a team like South Africa. But I do accept the matter of fact that India has very good spinners and they are playing in Chennai. So I think the squad you have very well put that you have put in front of the screen, I think is going to be it. I think Ashwin and Kuldeep Yadav are going to be in the squad. So I think very well. I think you put the squad very well. Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer, and the 4 bowlers, 2 spinners and the two seamers.
Actually, 3 spinners. Jadeja, Ashwin, and Yadav.
Jadeja, sorry, I forgot the sir.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is the thing, right? कि चेन्नई है, पिच का भी कुछ पता नहीं है actually. First time they're playing there. ड्यू फैक्टर भी हो सकता है. तो जो आजकल जो चल रहा है ट्रेंड, which is bat, win the toss and ball first, may also happen. And basically stranglehold Australia with. I think if India wins the toss, they may want to do that. Give their bowlers an opportunity to go first and get wickets and all of that. But Chennai, that's the only reason why Shami wasn't there. Otherwise, I would have probably Shami would have been the guy if it was any other pitch. That's the thinking, and I think मतलब यही मैं देख रहा था कि mostly लोग यही सोच रहे हैं कि Ashwin may come in as opposed to Shami then. Let's quickly talk predictions. So, बहुत strong teams लग रही हैं. It's going to be a cracker of a game. I hope. Although मैंने कल X में हर्षा बुगले का एक tweet देखा था, which was it's very dark in Chennai. I don't know. It was reference to the rains in Chennai, dark clouds. बहुत सारे interruptions हुए इंडिया के games recently. श्रीलंका में, एशिया कप में. Now recently warm up में जो हुआ था, I think India is the only team in the World Cup which did not get a warm up games because fun fact था कि they went from where in Rajkot or Indore, I don't know which part they were there, and then went to the last game जहाँ पे हुआ था Australia India का, वहाँ से they went to Guwahati, and then Guwahati से went again another 3,000 kilometers Thiruvananthapuram. And basically both the games got wiped out. So the running joke was India traveled 6,000 kilometers and did not play a single ball. So I think वही है कि hope rain doesn't come. But yeah, with what we have, with what we think, let's hope it's a great we get a free game. Sort of क्या लगता है predictions of you? I think you said India. That's what I put in here. What do you think? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with India with a tagline भारत के शेर करेंगे कंगारुओं को ढेर. So that's what it's gonna be. और जैसे आपने बारिश की बात की, कल बारिश हो रही थी, and that's what I think Harsha Bhogle was referring to in his tweet. मैंने अभी बस सैटेलाइट मैप देखा because I don't really trust the Indian weather forecast. बोलते हैं कि बारिश नहीं होगी और बारिश हो जाती है. Although मैंने दोनों को देख लिया है, weather forecast भी बोल रहा है 95% prediction of no rain, and I just look at the satellite image और बादल नहीं दिख रहे हैं मुझे तमिलनाडु के ऊपर. So I think it's going to be a rain-free,
Oh,
uninterrupted
nice.
match, and with India winning it. Just मतलब एक तो है कि India is coming with good amount of preparation. Asia Cup और India Australia की सीरीज अच्छी रही थी, and then on top of it, icing on the cake is Chennai. And again, I don't know. कल मैं सोच रहा था कि South Africa हारेगी श्रीलंका से just because Delhi, और Delhi turned out to be a belter of a pitch. अगर वही कुछ scenario रहा, then it could be a 50-50 sort of a scenario. But for now, it's going to be India for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you. I mean, I'm giving a very marginal edge to India here. Australia is not a bad team, as you rightly said. It's a fantastic squad. So it's basically that 50-48 because it's a Chennai pitch. Because if it turns more, then you know that Ashwin, Yadav, and Jadeja will make a lot of that, and that's probably why I give them a marginal edge. But as you rightly said, अगर pitch bowling के लिए नहीं है, flat track हुआ या builder of a track हुआ, then it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen.
और मैं सौरव गांगुली का एक इंटरव्यू पढ़ रहा था या सुन रहा था रादर. उन्होंने एक सही बात बोली. आई थिंक हम लोग पिच के बारे में बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन इंडिया नॉट रियली गो फॉर अ टर्निंग पिच. क्योंकि एक तो है कि आई थिंक हम लोगों ने एक बात की है पुराने हमारे वीडियोस पे,
India doesn't play
टेस्ट
spin
मैचेस
very
एटलीस्ट,
well.
राइट? तो कितने अगेन
The
ओडीआई मैचेस
last
में
thing they
उतनी
want
भी
is
टर्न
Glenn
नहीं हो.
Maxwell and Adam Zampa bowling 20 overs over spin, which they can't play.
Right, and Maxwell, likes of Maxwell's can actually trouble Indian batsmen a lot.
Correct.
So I don't think so. मुझे लग नहीं रहा है, लेकिन हाँ चेन्नई की पिच का नेचर और सॉइल का नेचर थोड़ा रहा है ट्रेडिशनली इन ओरिएंटेड. सो देखते हैं.
Yeah. We'll end it with this. Who's one player to watch for teams?
Oh, India, I would say Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
I'll go with Rohit Sharma. I would have gone with Gill if Gill was there, but I think I'll go with Rohit Sharma. And on Australia, I'll go with Glenn Maxwell. I'll go with Glenn Maxwell. I don't know कि Glenn Maxwell की batting आएगी कि नहीं आएगी, considering he comes way down the order sometimes. लेकिन I'll go with Glenn Maxwell. Let me see how it goes.
I agree with you. I think India, for me, it's Rohit Sharma as well. पिछले World Cup में he was a top scorer, and he picked it up from there. Traditionally, he's done well. So I think as a captain, he would want to make this thing. Australia, I'm actually looking forward to see how Steve Smith bats.
Okay.
It'll be very interesting for me to see if Steve Smith takes that spot and makes it over. Oh my God, that's scary news for everyone else. But yeah. Okay.
I'm also looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to Mitchell Marsh. That's another one.
Oh yeah, Mitchell Marsh and his smash buckling. Yeah. I'm also curious to see how Ashwin comes in and does here. It's going to be an interesting story, interesting subplot there. तो चलो यही बात करते हैं. So really looking forward for this game. Let's see. I think crowds will be full. We will see our first full house in this World Cup.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Finally. And if we don't
Oh, yeah.
see, then I can say this World Cup is a disaster. But I actually think that it will be a full house. Yeah, on the and we just ended this no this news. So I saw the news yesterday that India-Pakistan tickets of 14,000 tickets are going to be released today. I mean,
Oh.
what the hell is going on here with management here? एक हफ्ते पहले आप रिलीज कर रहे हो, एक हफ्ते पहले कौन ये बुकिंग कर पाएगा कि यार मैं एक हफ्ते पहले प्लान कर पाऊंगा, to travel to Ahmedabad. People plan much ahead in their planning. So um I'm just don't know what I don't have words for this kind of last minute or tickets opening. Obviously लोग खरीदेंगे फिर बोलेंगे कि भैया हमारे पास टिकट है ब्लैक में, 1,000 का 10,000. I don't know. It, just baffling me the whole the tickets and the management of this one. I mean, leaving the cricket aside, this has been a very very weird thing.
Very weird. I mean, हमने अब कौन से adjectives, superlatives use करें, to describe this thing of BCCI. मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. मैंने आपको 2 स्क्रीनशॉट भेजे थे. अब मुझे लग रहा है कि whatever you see in Book My Show, in terms of if let's say a general public wants to book the ticket, it's nonsense. बहुत सारे मैचेस में बताया गया कि सोल्ड आउट टिकट्स हैं और दिख रहा है कि क्राउड है नहीं. आप बुक करने जाओ टिकट्स में आपको दिखता है सोल्ड आउट है. आई मीन what sort of nonsense? It's a slap on the face of a spectators, या फिर or a
It
general
is.
public who basically wants to go and watch the match.
It is. It
I
is
mean,
absolutely
it's pathetic. It's pathetic.
horrible BCCI management. Yeah. We'll end it with that somber note, I guess. Please like this video. Please share. Please subscribe. We will talk again later. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.